Good day. For today's lesson, we will be focusing on adding integers with the same sign, which many of you are probably familiar with. We have a few vocabulary terms to review. We have an integer, which is a member of the set of whole numbers and their opposites. Absolute value. Absolute value is the distance a number is away from zero. So for example, the absolute value of the number -3 is 3 because it is 3 spaces to the left of 0. Our last vocabulary word is additive inverse, which is the opposite of a number. And whenever you add a number and its opposite, the sum is always 0. So to start with, we have two examples, and we're going to use counters for this example. And in class, you'll actually have real counters to use. Our first example, very basic, 3 plus 2. Notice that both numbers are positives, and we represent a positive number with a yellow counter. So we have 3 positives plus 2 positives equal 5 positives. Now on the flip side, we have negative numbers, and with counters, negatives are represented by red counters. So we have 4 negative counters, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to add to that 2 negative counters, so 2 more reds. So we have a total of 6 counters, and they are red, so they are negative. Now we can also model or represent visually this addition problem, -2 plus -5, and we would represent that. So looking at the number line, we see -2, which is where we start, so right here. And then because we're adding -5, we are going to go to the left or down 5 spaces. So we go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are right here. So our problem, -2 plus -5, the sum is -7. Now what I would like you to do on your own is to solve these 4 problems. Over here you'll see you have some space if you need to have any modeling or draw any pictures to represent this. Be very careful in your answers and make sure that you are answering it correctly, whether that be positive or negative. So think about how we represent a negative number. If you have any questions, mark them down, and I will see you tomorrow in class.